Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And since the title is pretty self-explanatory, today I'll be talking about this. The Gundam or Gunpla that I've never actually finished. So let's get right to it. This is the Master Grade Aegis Gundam from the Gundam Seed series. So this looked like a promising figure, to say the least. And I got this as a present actually from Greece. I'm not gonna go into the details of the Gundam Seed, the universe or the story because we're gonna stay here all day. So I'll just showcase the box. Here are some pictures of the actual Gunpla itself, and it's pretty interesting because you get this transformation mode, which is quite cool. I haven't seen another Gunpla have a similar mode like this one. This claw armament thingy, whatever it is. And obviously you get some side pictures and some more poses on the other side. So here it is, and for the most part it was fine as far as the head and the main body is concerned. I started building this some time ago and it was doing just okay, you know. I started putting some stickers here and there, and I encountered the first problem when I got to the shoulder pieces. So as you can see, the left arm is all assembled, and this is not like the regular Gunpla pieces where you have the shoulder connecting onto the top part of the main body. If I show you on the right side, as you can see, the port is on the midsection, and you have this piece that actually connects the shoulder to the main body. And this is like a reverse S piece, which is made out of a number of pieces, and the issue is this part right here. So this thing, even though this figure comes with polycaps, they decided to put full plastic injection for these pieces. So everything was really stiff. And this attaches onto the shoulder, like so. And as soon as you try to move this up, this piece right here would snap right off. And it actually broke quite a few times on me. And I've had to glue it back together even more times. And as you can see, you also get some stress marks on this part here. So unfortunately, this was a bit annoying for me, and I've had to file all these pieces down quite a bit for it to actually work properly. So after I glued it, I put everything back together and moved on with the build. And I'll just set this to the side for now. I moved on, started on with the leg as the instructions guide you to, and everything was okay until I reached the foot part. My god, this is the first time I was depressed building a model kit. Seriously, I mean, okay, so essentially this part, you have this little socket piece here, and it's supposed to go into this round thing, and what the instructions say is that you place it like that and then you move it down, but it doesn't actually go through the opening. So this thing is supposed to fit in there, and as you move it down it should be folding downwards, but it doesn't. The only thing it does is just create stress marks. So as you can see, this thing is almost about to snap, and this is very unfortunate because supposedly for the transformation you have to actually fold this thing down like so, so it turns into some kind of a claw thing. And the fact that I've built over a dozen master grades and 3 perfect grades, and you know, every time I've had an issue with something breaking, it was either me being very firm or making a mistake. But this thing is a complete design flaw, and this annoyed me so much I actually gave up on building the thing. So this is how much I've made, and I have both legs, both feet, and I just left it at that because building a design flawed figure, it was just too much for me to handle, and I quit. And it's the first time I've done this. So yeah, this is it. Unfortunately, I don't know if anyone else has tried to build this specific kit. Have they encountered the same things? Have they been able to deal with them? Please leave that in the comments below, and I would very much like to have your input on this model kit. So that was it for today's video, or is it? Haha, so I have a surprise for you. instead of reviewing that godforsaken gunpla that I've stumbled upon, I had this in storage. So I also picked this off from Greece. This is a figure rise amplified model kit from Bandai. Yeah, the price is right there, it's 60 euros. A bit overpriced from where I got it from, but nonetheless. So I've built this straight after I stopped making that failure of a kit. And I gotta say, I've been blown away by it. So let's have a look at the box. Obviously, this is Beelzemon from the third series in the Digimon anime franchise. And let's see a few of the poses on the side. Really cool looking figure. I really like this character. It's probably one of my favorite Demon Lords. Yeah, very shiny box, as you can see from the reflection of the light. And this is indeed a model kit. And this is the first time I've built one of these figure rise model kits, so let's get right to the figure. So here he is, very imposing and very nicely done, Beelzemon. And I gotta say, this has been a blast to build. It's been really easy to build. The instructions were very good. And I think this would be ranked on a high grade scale, I'm guessing. But the detailing and the posability is definitely on a master grade scale. So let's get a bit of a closer look. Obviously very show accurate. The paint could have been a bit better. Maybe if I actually have the time, I'll sit and actually paint the fangs so you can see them better. And the small negative is that the eyes are stickers and they don't stick on very good. As you can see, the top eye, you can see some of the little sticker seams there. But definitely extremely show accurate. Very good detailing on this. And the color is obviously that dark purple on the head for that faceplate. You've got some, stay there. You've got some orange sticker here on the side and yellow cream color for the hair. And of course you've got silver, darker gray on the inside. And I love how they've made this look like it's a, inner shirt he's wearing or some kind of jacket with that leather effect. And he's looking pretty amazing. I've barely done anything onto him other than the stickers. I've added some panel lining here and there, as you can see here in the knees. I've got some black on that silver. And he looks pretty amazing. I actually don't think these figures need any kind of paint. I've seen quite a few custom made that look even better, but as it comes out of the box, this is pretty amazing in itself. So let's get on with the articulation. The head is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it, but because of this fleece on the sides of his head, it's a bit difficult to move him. This is actually a double ball joint, one on the underside and one on the top, so he can look down that much and up, not really because of his spiky hair. And then you have the shoulders, you have a full 90-degree bend, full 360 rotation, and you can move this armor piece individually. You have a double jointed elbow, you have a bicep rotation, full 360, you have a wrist rotation, and you also have a wrist up and down movement, and the fingers are not individually articulated except the thumb, which is on a ball joint. If you so like, you can interchange from the open hand to the closed one I have right here, and it's quite simple. You just pull this off and that's it. Then you have a upper waist joint here that gives him a bit of an up crunch. You have a full-on waist rotation, no up crunch on the lower waist position. And then you go on the thighs that have a up and down rocking movement so that it gives you free space to move his legs forward and back. You can pretty much do 180 degrees on these joints here. You can move it outside 90 degrees. And as for the knee, you have two sections, so it does a full 180 degree bend on the knee, which is really good. And last but not least, you have and up and down pivot on the ankle and full rotation, of course. And you have a lower rotation here, which is a bit harder to get. You need to stabilize the upper part to actually move it. But still, a lot of articulation on this guy. And the tail. The tail is actually on a plastic piece on the inside, which allows you to move it however you like, and it's so freaking cool you can do this. So obviously he is very good with posing. Now the only issue with posing him is this. His foot is very small, so you're gonna need some time to actually get him to pose, but he should be able to pull off any pose you like with a little bit of effort. Now as for accessories, he does come with 2 of these really cool shotguns, which I really like. As you can see, I have the other hand attached to this, and you can store them either on his legs or on the back. And one thing I forgot to add is you actually have articulation on these things as well. The pipes on his back, they are on ball joints, so you can move them around however you like. And if you so like, you can place the shotgun here and you can close them on top like a securing position, which is quite cool. For size comparison, here he is with Lego's Venom, and as you can see, he's a bit shorter than Venom. Here he is with Transform Elements Optimus Prime, who is on a masterpiece scale. And here he is with New Age Omega Supreme. So just to summarize, as far as the Aegis Gundam is concerned, I would not recommend it. I mean, failing not once but twice on me is just very annoying, and I know this was not a mistake on my behalf because I've been very careful for the past few years when I'm building them, and it's very unfortunate that this looks to be a design flaw. So as a matter of fact, whilst making this video, the arm actually broke off once again, and I don't even know if I'm gonna get in the trouble of actually gluing it back on. So as far as that concerned, go buy yourselves a Master Grade Zeta. I think it would be better off. So as far as the amplified Rise figure is concerned, I really recommend it. I'm in love with this thing. It's blown me out of the park. I mean, I've never built one of these. As a matter of fact, I've never built anything else in terms of model kit other than Gunpla. So I'm really amazed at how good these things are, and I'm definitely buying more. As far as this is concerned, I'm probably giving it a 4.5 out of 5. I'm not giving it a 5 because I do not like how thin his soles are, so it's really hard for him to stand properly, and that's a bit annoying. But other than that, he's pretty much perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was enlightening for you who want to buy Gunpla or any other model kits. And until next time, take care everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.